Amid deserts scorching at 50 degrees Celsius by day and freezing near 0 degrees Celsius by night, camels have endured for millennia as the legendary ships of the desert. On parched farms, millions of liters of milk flow each day, naturally rich in vitamin C, nearly 3 times that of cow's milk, sparking a global surge in demand. And inside state-of-the-art halal facilities, lean crimson meat is carefully trimmed, inspected, and packed, carrying the taste of the desert into fine dining across continents. Welcome to AgroWorks USA. Today's journey reveals how camels, once symbols of survival alone, now anchor industries worth billions. We'll explore specialized milking systems designed for their slow, let-down desert farms that marry tradition with precision, and global markets where both milk and meat are transformed into premium foods. This is the story of an animal that not only thrives where few can, but also sustains economies, cultures, and futures. If discovering the hidden world behind extraordinary foods inspires you, please like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay connected with AgroWorks USA. Let's begin. Camels may seem inseparable from the Middle East, but their presence spans continents. Today, more than 35 million live across the globe, with over 80% found in Africa, particularly Somalia, Sudan, and Ethiopia, and another 15% ranging across Asia, from Saudi Arabia to Mongolia. These animals are more than relics of nomadic tradition. They are now assets driving billion-dollar markets. Camel milk alone was valued at more than $13 billion USD in 2022, with annual growth projected at 6 to 7% as demand rises in the Gulf states, Europe, and even North America. Camel meat, once consumed only locally, now contributes over 500,000 tons each year, serving both regional cuisine and export markets. Yet the value of camels cannot be measured only in tons and dollars. They remain cultural icons, central to Bedouin life, celebrated in festivals, and raced in million-dollar competitions. Together, these roles define camels as both heritage and high-value enterprise. Camel farming today spans a wide spectrum, from traditional nomadic herding to highly organized desert agribusiness. In nomadic systems, families still migrate seasonally, guiding their herds across vast plains in search of saltbush, thorny shrubs, and rare water points. A rhythm of movement that has defined desert survival for centuries. By contrast, modern farms in the Gulf states and North Africa are meticulously planned. They include shaded barns where animals can rest during scorching afternoons, open paddocks for controlled grazing, calf rearing zones where newborns receive close monitoring, and milking parlors designed specifically for camel physiology. This deliberate zoning not only raises efficiency, but also strengthens disease control, hygiene, and record-keeping. Herd composition is equally strategic. Lactating females form the economic backbone, producing 5 to 7 liters of milk per day, while carefully selected breeding bulls preserve genetic quality. Calves are raised in separate sections, often bottle-fed or hand-monitored to ensure survival rates. Feeding regimes vary. Nomadic herders depend on natural browse, while commercial farms supplement with hay, grains, and formulated rations to enhance output. Water, always scarce, is managed through troughs and automated delivery systems. Increasingly, technology reinforces tradition. GPS tracking, smart sensors, and selective breeding boost productivity while conserving fragile desert resources, keeping camels both cultural lifelines and commercial powerhouses. Before we dive deeper, hit the like button if you think blending traditional plus modern farming is the right path. Which factor matters most for milk yield, feed, water, or herd management? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a new AgroWorks USA video. Milking a camel is unlike milking any other dairy animal. The physiology of the udder and the animal's behavior demand patience and adaptation. A typical lactating female produces only 5 to 7 liters per day, far less than a dairy cow, but her milk is richer in vitamin C and minerals. Traditionally, herders hand milk twice daily, crouching close and using gentle, rhythmic pressure to stimulate letdown. Calves often play a key role. Farmers allow the young to nuzzle or begin suckling briefly, which triggers oxytocin release and helps the mother release milk. Modern farms are gradually adopting specialized milking machines adapted to camel anatomy. These units feature longer teat cups, lower vacuum pressure, and slower cycles to match the animal's natural rhythm. Before each session, udders are washed and dried to maintain hygiene, and handlers inspect for mastitis or injury. Calm handling is essential, as stress can halt milk flow entirely. Collection takes place in sterilized containers, and samples are tested on-site for bacterial counts and quality indicators. This careful combination of tradition and technology ensures milk is secured safely, while preserving both the welfare of the animal and the integrity of the product. Once drawn from the udder, camel milk begins a tightly controlled journey to preserve both safety and nutritional value. Fresh milk is immediately filtered to remove impurities, then chilled to 40 degrees to slow bacterial growth. At modern facilities, stainless steel pipelines carry it into pasteurization units where temperatures are carefully managed, hot enough to destroy pathogens, but gentle enough to retain the milk's natural vitamin C and delicate flavor. Unlike cow's milk, camel milk coagulates less easily, so processing lines often adapt specialized enzymes and equipment for cheese making. From this point, diversification begins. Bottled fresh milk is packaged in sterile sealed containers for local consumption. Spray drying towers convert large volumes into powdered milk, a form with longer shelf life and easy transport across borders. Cheese making, though technically challenging, yields niche products for gourmet markets, while surplus milk may be transformed into yogurts, ice cream, or even infant formula. Beyond food, pharmaceutical and cosmetic companies utilize camel milk's hypoallergenic proteins and antibacterial properties in capsules, soaps, and skin creams. Throughout, HACCP standards govern each step, monitoring temperature, microbial counts, and packaging integrity, ensuring that every liter meets international safety codes while carrying the unique signature of desert resilience. Do you think camel milk deserves to be promoted as a true superfood? Could camel cheese ever rival cow cheese in popularity? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. Camel meat, once limited to nomadic households, is now processed in the state-of-the-art facilities designed to meet both halal and international food safety standards. Animals arrive under veterinary supervision, where inspectors confirm health and readiness. Slaughter follows halal ritual, ensuring humane handling without stunning, and carcasses are bled, skinned, and eviscerated in controlled hygienic halls. Rapid chilling begins immediately, bringing core temperatures below 7 degrees Celsius within hours to preserve freshness. Skilled butchers debone and trim carcasses, separating prime cuts such as loins, ribs, and tender hindquarters from portions destined for sausages, ground meat, or stews. The distinctive lean crimson muscle, low in fat and cholesterol yet high in protein, is highly valued in premium markets. On automated lines, cuts are vacuum sealed or packed under modified atmosphere to extend shelf life. Boxes are labeled with full traceability, origin, batch, and date, before being moved into refrigerated storage. From careful slaughter through precise packaging, every stage is designed to maintain safety, meet halal certification, and deliver a standardized product that can compete on international shelves while preserving the unique flavor of the desert. Camel meat and milk form the core of a steadily expanding industry. Over 500,000 tons of meat are consumed annually, with demand strongest in the Middle East, North Africa, and South Asia. Premium cuts supply fine dining in Gulf cities, while processed products such as sausages, canned meat, and frozen packs meet broader regional demand. Rising interest in healthy protein has strengthened camel meat's reputation as lean, high in iron, and halal certified for export. The value of camels, however, extends far beyond meat. Hides are processed into durable leather for footwear, belts, and bags, often marketed as authentic desert craftsmanship. Wool fibers, lighter yet warmer than sheep's, are spun into blankets and garments prized for comfort in cold climates. Bones and fat contribute to industrial uses, including pharmaceuticals and cosmetics. Meanwhile, camels remain vital in tourism and culture, from desert safaris to racing and annual festivals. These byproducts and services combine with meat and milk to make the camel a multi-sector economic pillar, as well as a cultural symbol. Are you surprised that more than 500,000 tons of camel meat are consumed every year? Do you think camel riding tourism is a major source of income for desert communities? Let us know what you think below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to keep exploring with AgroWorks USA. The growth of camel farming brings ethical and practical challenges that extend beyond production. Animal welfare is a central issue. Camels are resilient, yet intensive systems require shade, reliable water, and humane handling during milking, transport, and slaughter. Halal standards offer cultural legitimacy, but international buyers increasingly call for broader welfare certification. Environmental risks also loom. Concentrated herds can overgraze fragile rangelands, intensify desertification, and strain already limited water resources. Waste management must be addressed to avoid damaging delicate ecosystems. Economically, camels deliver lower yields of milk and meat compared to cattle or goats, raising questions about efficiency and competitiveness in global protein markets. From the burning sands to modern markets, camels stand as both a lifeline and an industry. Once symbols of survival, they now anchor billion-dollar trade in milk, meat, leather, and wool, while remaining cultural icons in racing, festivals, and desert tourism. Their journey links Bedouin heritage with advanced farming technology, proving how one animal can nourish people and economies across continents. Still, challenges persist. Balancing welfare, conserving fragile ecosystems, and gaining wider consumer acceptance will determine the future of camel farming. Should camels be preserved mainly as cultural heritage or developed further as a global commodity? Share your view, and remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more from AgroWorks USA.